fishing in the deep fake AI porn, and you know they get back in the car a few hours later, like. I don't say this enough, but I'm grateful for you.
I have that reaction when I hear people going through the nightmare of dating modern day.
Perspective.
Hey, you dropped it in front of
The
him.
best part about being single is though, the best part about being single, hands down, is that you do not have to introduce anybody to your parents. Have you guys introduced people?
It's Alf!
It's not about introducing people you love to one another, is it? No. It's about showing your partner why you're mean to them sometimes. It's about taking your sexual partner back to the scene of the crime. See the stories untrue.
Stop! Don't just get out of here! Jesus. Sometimes when the where becomes the how, it is for to can need.
Not a basket. Be careful when you introduce people to your parents, because your parents don't always show up as your parents, do they? Mine never did. My parents undermined me every single time I brought someone home to meet them. I did everything right. I did the huddle up in the car before we went in. Okay, before I told you, there's people in there, they're not your friends. Whatever they say to you, do not take that personally. It's not about you, it's about them. You want to write that down in case you forget? No? You can look at my tattoo if you get scared. Let's go. Go inside, prepared for your parents to show their true colors. And your parents float downstairs, and they're just amazing all night. They're like fun.
All right, so we're worried about this muscle right here, and potentially one of the tendons running down my pectoral muscle. We're gonna give this a try. If it starts to hurt, I'm done. If it really hurts, I'm trying to put as much of the pressure on my biceps as possible. Not so much on my neck. No! Get the fuck away from the workout area. Get away. Go on. Go on.
They are not the ones who broke me. Next time you see your parents, they're all smug. Like, Jason really seemed to like us. You're like, I know what you're doing. Maybe your therapist wants to meet us next. Get our side of the story. I cannot wait till you're in the ground. All right, well, we'd like to be cremated. I will scatter your ashes, but God can't find that. We'll see you both at Easter. It's a lot better when you're single, too, because you have time to dig into it. If you're in a relationship, you waste half of your therapy. All the shit your partner will do. When you're single, that's an outward view. It's almost too much time. You're going to start doing the homework on your days off. After my last breakup, I was going to ideas like, hey, the elementary school I went to growing up. Yes.
Whew, was I using my back too much? 5. Yeah. Last time we could only do 4.
She's like, okay. And
4 a set.
that really seems like something, doesn't it? I'm not a doctor. I went down deep inside.
Oh shit.
Something scary.
What?
Back up to you. I was so
All right.
where's my treat?
Bring these guys in over here, and then I gotta take a quick trip out to the car. That's where my workout journal is. In my car where it doesn't belong. Enjoy my wall of creepy crawly critters. I shall return.
Suicidal. And then we just use whole tapes. We both want to end it. We want to keep here, Dr. S, and then whoever wins that face off, we go to the next set of clients. And we just have brackets, you know? It's sort of like a March Sadness situation. I work on anxiety and therapy. That's been my main focus for the last few years. Anybody have anxiety? Does anybody struggle with panic attacks? Anyone ever gone to the emergency room for anxiety or panic attacks? Oh, goodness, look at that. What do you think was happening? Heart attack? Yeah, and you get there and like, oh, it's actually your mind that's attacking you. I'll make you feel better. I went to the emergency room once because I fell asleep in AirPods, woke up, couldn't find one, thought I swallowed it.
Would you quit? None of what I'm doing has anything to do with giving you attention. No. 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 Go on. Little shit. Little. Oh, what happened? Seriously? What kind of douchebaggery is this? Clean your house, please? Bitch! You're looking at a tarantula collection. You think that you're going to go and give me house cleaning advice when you're looking at a tarantula collection? Maybe be a little bit more realistic and pull your head out of your arse. Quite possibly could do the whole world a favor if you would be a decent human being. I don't have the fucking patience for that tonight. Welcome to Critter Keeping After Hours. All right. No. I'm trying to fucking remove it. So I don't have to. All right. There we go. Now, let's start with these little babies. All right, there we go. Got to make sure that they're not on the lid when we go to mess with them, because if they are, they could bolt. And that's a huge problem with a tarantula as small as these, because when they disappear at this size, they can stay hidden for a very long time or wind up dead, one or the other. Hey, Mike. Yeah. We are taking care of animals and curling weights. The first set went really well. No real super serial muscle fatigue that we need to be worried about. It's funny, I can curl like 52.5 each arm, but apparently lifting my head off of my pillow when shit happens at night, too much for my body. So we don't want to go and disturb them too much because they're still getting used to their habitats. But we have two Monocentropus balfouri sling inside this cage. We have two water dishes for them. This is one. Goes underneath this right here. Family friendly. This is critter keeping after hours. I already cussed at one person, so. And this. Look at that. You think I see a tarantula? I don't cuss. Alf, get out of here. It's good that you're trying to adhere to a code of no cussing. I simply prefer to dive into the adult languages because it is easier to express myself. Fudge off. Alright, Wolf, move! Huh? You are not demure. You're obscure. That is our Arizona Blondie Junior. Look at this. He's got his funnel heading out here, his entrance. If he would just go and clean out the rest of that gunk that he put in there to block off his entrance during his last molt, he'd have more space. I'm probably going to have to just remove him from that container and put him in a larger one so that he can roam around more. Little knucklehead. So this is a terrestrial arid species tarantula typically found here in the United States. It is thusly a domestic species. Not domesticated, but domestic, as in we don't have to get them sent in from another country. Same goes for our Floridian bark scorpion. Heh. Nah. Hmm. We got a bunch of babies up in here, but very few adults left. My goodness. Move. Huh. All right. So we're about to go and curl 105 pounds. 52.5 on each hand. Would you stop trying to get in the middle of everything? Hmm? Yeah. No, Duchess. Fuck no.
You started that.
I just give the cat attention.
And not her.
I don't give a shit.
She does.
Okay. No. Go. Go on. Wolf, get back. No, you don't sass me.
Did you see their new dog toys?
No. Did you buy them new dog toys?
Yep.
Why?
They were cheap.
That doesn't mean you should buy
Like
new
that
dog.
one over there by the. That was $2.
We don't need any more dog toys.
And then she's got a little purple, her little heart.
They don't need.
Cents. See, 42 cents. I got them each.
They don't need any new dog
Under
toys.
$3 for them all.
All right.
Wolf is. Stop.
Good gravy.
spend the rest of your life with me. They're like, watch me, bitch.
Whoa! Stop. Go to your kennel. Go to your kennel. You're not going to shout at people here. Where's the water?
Hitting on a woman is so much harder. It feels so much more delicate. Like, hitting on a woman feels like trying to skip a stone on a lake. Hitting on a man feels like throwing a brick through a window. Like, I don't even really care. I just want to see what happens. I can live here. I might be sexist.
Move, Wolf. Go away. Go away. Stop yelling at me. All right. Extra creepers tonight. Nobody's talking. Well, one talked, then got immediately banned because they were being a prick. Wolf, you don't need to be loud to play, dude. What on earth, man? Here we go.
Oh my God, dogs.
Wolf, Duchess, stop. All right, Wolf, kennel. So this is a Harpictera pulchripes tarantula. It is an African species of tarantula typically found in dry climates. This little critter is an adult male. They don't get bigger than this, apparently. They do. Well, I haven't seen it, but then again, this is the only one that I've owned. I know the females are probably bigger, but that's usually with most arachnid species. Scorpion species, not so much, apparently. All right. So we go and we put the lid on that one. Set it off to the side. Are you hungry? Oh, Lord. There. Here we are. It's Mimi. You kick somebody out alive. So this is a Lasiocyon, tropical terrestrial New World tarantula. This is a fully grown male. He's missing the majority of his urticating hairs due to the fact that he threw them at me already, which is lovely. So very, very lovely. Such a friendly species. That is one of their defense mechanisms. When they sense that there is a presence near them that could be portrayed as a threat, they will either raise their ass in the air and start throwing hairs, or try to ensnare your hand with their fangs and cause despair. 1 second. Duchess. You know that I'm like... She doesn't care. She only cares that she gets pets or food. Outside of that, no need to use that brain of hers. This is our other Lasiosiano Sazamai. Oh.
No.
Wolf. You don't need to be yelling at people. We're all right here. Good gravy. So this one also has some missing urticating hairs. These males in our care have been with us for multiple years. What? Scrubs. Is it the new season?
Yeah. We're watching that tomorrow.
Nice. This one, Blue, has been with us for, what's it been, 5 years? 6 years?
4 or 5 years.
Yeah. And he matured out later than the other one. The stand-up already over? You just weren't feeling it?
No, I wasn't. The first one was good. That one, I think I just was paying attention to too much other stuff.
Got to leave them a little bit of a dry patch in the corner to get out of the humid dirt. That's what they seem to enjoy. And if you're wondering what owning a tarantula is like, this is pretty much it. We go through every night making sure that their environment's taken care of. Making sure that there are no foreign arachnids or other venomous animals in the tanks with them, because they are susceptible to envenomation just like any other invertebrate species.
I think the swelling is spreading.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Not very far.
We should have gone and gotten that taken care of a long time ago.
Tomorrow.
I know, but... we shouldn't wait to get these kind of things taken care of. Yeah. Child! Jasper, why? Next up, we have the food that these tarantulas eat, or at least one type of them. These are dubia roaches. Dubia roaches are a tropical variety of cockroach typically found down in South America in the wild. Okay, that one passed. Every now and then we have some adults that don't make it. I'm using one of your medicine bags. As you can see, these critters tend to molt. Well, they don't just tend to molt, they do molt during their growth cycles. Duchess, stop trying to involve yourself. You are not needed here right now. Go on. Go on. The males the females do not. And the juveniles tend to be gray. We have roaches of pretty much every size in here, which is rather convenient because it means that we will have food for all of our critters, no matter what. When it comes to feeding the Balfouri, if we do try to give them a roach, we generally pre-kill the roach because these dubia roaches love to burrow. And that is a problem when you're trying to feed tarantulas because tarantulas base their hunting off of movement in most cases. There's some scavenging when they're younger, but when adults try to pick off roaches, they're waiting for those vibrations. Go ahead and report it. It doesn't go against community standards. I wouldn't even have taken my time blocking that bullshit. People like that got no spine. I'm reporting this video because you're taking care of the food that you feed to your tarantulas. Oh no. Somebody's mommy didn't go and hold them enough. Karen. All right. So, these are non-venomous. They're non-poisonous. They, generally speaking, cannot climb up smooth surfaces, and the cage that we have them in has a locking lid preventing them from escaping regardless. When are the springtails supposed to get in? Next week. Boggles my mind. Like, that's the second troll that we've had come through here. Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots. He's gonna report me for taking care of my animals. Somebody save me from his cruel antics. And Alf, don't say stuff like that. They'll believe you. Oh, you got new water? Thank you, sweetie.
That's correct. Final total is $10,750. That's it, so you put in the vaults.
Well, I tried playing multiplayer on the Blades and Sorcery Nomad game. Did not work very well. It was so glitchy. So very glitchy.
Need help remembering also bring up the rashes.
Getting contacted in the next few days.
I'm so worried about that.
I think it's a side effect of the medicine.
No, I'm talking about your job.
They'll just give me antibiotics.
Yeah, huh?
I want to know which one hates them.
If any mod hated you, you'd have been banned by now for sure. With some of the stuff that you say, my goodness.
Homeland Security Investigations HSI is coming out. They've expressed interest and they're going to take over the investigation.
Who?
What?
Itchy toes.
We like it, Alf.
Sort of.
No, sort of.
Sort of, Alf. God.
Still waiting for you and me to come over to Legos.
Child, get away. You freaking butthead.
So you know where you want to go for lunch tomorrow?
Nope. You need to stop getting underfoot. You need to stop it.
Right, Mimi?
Basic information that would get
Yeah.
None of them seemed like they were afraid to talk with us necessarily, so we can probably
You're
just step
so
back.
cute.
We'll get them ready for court now.
Alright, sounds good. I'll get them over there.
He's so cute.
That's it. Take a seat right here.
Go.
Phone 7?
Duchess.
They've just been brought in for their initial appearances. We're going to see a magistrate judge this afternoon.
Yeah.
Determine whether they need help or not. So they're going to need help because they're non-citizens.
Yeah, you're very cute. Go on.
We are working with multiple agencies. It does take
Did
law
that
enforcement.
give you attention?
Okay, we get out
She's
there
like, yeah.
And we're able to
No.
investigate where it's going.
No, you already got attention.
Networks.
You had to get them more toys.
It was $2.
It doesn't matter. We didn't need more toys.
Everything went.
It's not the $2. We already
The other
have.
ones were 42 cents.
We already have enough toys.
We really don't have a lot of stuffed toys anymore.
We have their shells. It's enough. She's driving BANANAS.
Who is Duchess?
You.
Never.
All right. You do have filter issues, but you're harmless. Yeah, you're gonna get me canceled one
My
of
poor
these days.
puppy.
What?
Hope it doesn't hurt. I hope it doesn't hurt her. And her it. Let me fucking click.
A good citizen call out seeing two guys walking with two heavy black duffel bags on Smuggling Beach. You see him?
No, I don't see it.
Because how close the British Virgin Islands and St. John are together, you see cocaine across there. They're only a mile apart. Our border runs right in the middle of them, so it's a short trip. It takes 6 to 7 minutes to get across, and then they're on U.S. soil.
2 drops of THC. She's having a journey.
That's what I had for.
Oh my god. That reminds me of when Amanda's dog.
Hey, the cookie was the cookie.
I don't know, but that dog was on a trip, and our friend was freaking out. Oh my god, is my dog gonna be okay?
Duffel bags.
Example. Yeah, they're like, we got people off to check the trail.
Alright.
I got left.
Alright.
Here we go. Ooh, they have the fun pew pews. Bet you they get to have select fire. Fucking bastards.
There you go. Further. Suspicious package coming forward.
And she's a little yeah. All right.
Well, we're looking at a for a very wrap tails of cocaine.
Rest of these sets are probably gonna be 4. But we got to 5 the first set.
From the water line, look at the black bag. Right underneath. Somebody's been camping out here, which is not uncommon for this area, but these rocks are a good hiding spot. This is a big, easy area for them to get in and out or drop money in drugs.
All right. Damn, I took a double shot. This is going to be fun. Oh, Lord. Okay. Tomorrow's the day that we're going to have to worry about me being in pain. Because of the push-ups and the dips. There she is. This is Arthrophosa apophysis. Legs. Particular species of tarantula will get roughly the size of an American dinner plate. So you're going to look at her and be like, ah, it's a face hugger. There we go. So he's trying to match the level of his dog. Obviously. Just a little spritz, not too much. When we get the springtails, we'll release them, and they'll go to town on that mold, cleaning it up. I was kind of hoping that they would be in by now. I didn't think that it would take them until midway next week. So these, it's acid! Oh, God. You missed it. 2 people got kicked out of here. One of them said she was going to be a Karen about it. Said she couldn't stand that we were taking care of her roaches. Had to go and complain to Daddy YouTube about it. Human tentacles. All right. So these, for those that don't know, are Monocentropus balfouri. Now I know right now all you see is a cage that's all webbed up and it's got what looks like some cricket. We have our male right back in there. Our female is tucked further back to the point where we can't even see her. There's some toes right there. I'm hoping she's going to be fine with the male in there. I think she's molt once while in the communal. If she could stand up. Generally speaking, with Monosyntropus balfouri or Socotra island blue baboon tarantulas, which is just a mouthful, you want to make sure that their environment is dry. We leave crickets running around the cage for them to pick up at their leisure, and we make sure that they have a water dish. Water dish is key because all tarantulas, all animals really need to drink in one way or another. Some animals have developed unique ways of getting around having very little fresh water in their immediate area. These are not one of those animals. They need to have a water source. Otherwise, they will die. I don't even want to know what that's going to... No. Just... Did I ever turn the light on for the lizard? All right. Monosyntropus balfouri typically like to have plenty of dirt to play with, to make dens out of. However, if the dirt that you've given them is not sufficient, if it's not to their liking, the second best thing is making sure they have plenty to web up and hide in. Oh, shit. I thought there might be something we forgot. And there was. We forgot to take care of this little critter. This is our tarantula. It is a tropical old world tarantula that is as close to fossorial as you can get. Of course, we can't see shit in there. There it is. Just a little baby. This critter needs to have a little bit more humidity put in that cage. Her fangs are purple. Damn, that must be gorgeous. So when you have a tropical terrestrial tarantula or a tropical tarantula of any kind, really, you want to make sure that their environment is humid. There are some species that might come from areas that are tropical at ground level, but they really need to have it more arid. Most of them are arboreal. They'd be up in the canopy, where it tends to be a little drier. Duchess, no.
We ran the pouch. We got negative results. So we're going to seal the
It looks like a tickle in my throat. Usually happens while I'm laying down.
That's a 100% normal inspection of an aircraft where there was nothing interesting to find. That is a good thing. Most of what we do is flight training. That's the point. With most of the traveling pilots are good citizens. It's that small
All right.
percentage of the population that is doing
There's our last Theodora parahabana, or salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. Tropical terrestrial New World tarantula. This is one of the most common tarantulas you're going to find on the market, primarily due to the fact that when they get bred, they tend to have an ungodly amount of offspring. Just a massive amount of babies per clutch. 1,500 to 2,000 babies per clutch. And that is a heck of a lot of baby tarantulas to offload. And there was one guy, he sold an egg sack to another person that was viable for just $1,500 up front. That was $1 a tarantula. That is crazy. Well, I'm still working on getting the other one that I have together. It's not top priority for me. I don't know why. It's fairly easy. Duchess! Move! Move! Jeez. Care for... No, get the heck away from that door. Care for this particular tarantula is pretty straightforward. Keep the humidity up. Give it a water dish to drink out of. Play with. When they're younger, they really like to burrow. When they're older, they don't care for it as much, spending the majority of their time above ground. If you keep the room dark, it's even better. It's like they are just in their den already. All right. Jeez.
This Bella.
What?
Look at Munchkin.
Her face is out.
VIP
I've seen someone online selling jumper slings for, oh my god, 50. If you don't know what they are, 20 tops. He's like, yeah, I caught them at the corner of my bedroom, man. I figured they'd make really good pets for other people.
They might have had something earlier and they could have jettisoned it. Yeah. We've chased that boat plenty of times. Contain it. We still don't know if the boat is stolen or what the deal is since it's not registered. We're gonna go look up the fact and then we'll try to see all his travels, any connections that he has here.
Really?
HSI is coming to process it before it's seized by us. Right now, we're gonna go upstairs, start to see the paperwork.
Munch can move. Munch can move. On. That is not a scratching post. Now knock that off. You have a whole cat tree to go scratch on. Damn cat.
Hello, guys. How many horses you got in the trailer today? Just one? Thank We see cocaine, we see fentanyl, a lot of marijuana, a lot of meth. I mean, you name it, it comes to here. Hello, U.S. citizen? Okay. Madera de Guayana. There's a lot of different characteristics that we look for. It's based on our suspicions. If we believe that there's something that we can follow up on, if we can, this guy, he's a nerdy. Yeah, it's gonna be this one's gonna be a
Ooh.
First, secondary.
Canines are gonna learn either conceal humans or any narcotics.
Oh, they got busted. Don't trust him. I don't think we went and checked on her. That is Ducky. Ducky is a green bottle blue female. They are an animal that can be described as arboreal and terrestrial, as they will go and they will live both on the ground and in shrubbery, depending on what time of year or how they feel. They are also somewhat arid, somewhat tropical in origin. Generally speaking, green bottle blue tarantulas live on a peninsula where the weather is consistently shifting between humid and dry. So what we do to mimic that is come in come in and we missed everything.
Years ago, the United States started creating really good quality marijuana. So people outside the United States know this and they're trying to make money on this. And so the United States has become a major exporter of marijuana. So I'm gonna check these packages. It's a strong smell. Test.
Oh, okay.
Called a narco powder. And it reacts with whatever sample we have. And it has a chemical compound, right? And it's gonna give us a flavor. And we're looking for orange. It's good to go for marijuana.
Man, it's just a little bit of reefer.
In this case, there's just one passenger. We got 2 bags. It's a lot. But just by looking at it over here, it's probably about 30 kilos of marijuana. We'll see. She maintains composure. And probably one of the reasons is because
Stop using the Google fucking, oh, what is that? Predictive text, dude. It's not helping you.
the law is catching up right now, and we are prosecuting people for transporting marijuana outside the country. So right now, we're gonna take it to the exit to ensure there's no air tags. Somebody paid a lot of money for this, and we know that they put air tags because they want to monitor it.
I think Adam's on something. Anywho.
Suitcases are clear, but they have no special devices. We're gonna go back to the enforcement area and finish processing the seizure.
There we go.
Information and that's it. And then we'll hand it over to law investigator Brad, HSI agent. And then we'll take that part further into investigation, see if there's any more people connected. Those who are. Okay. So we're sharing. We might get more there.
Yep. There it is. Okay. Reach down, grab that. Okay. Now, that is biofluorescence. It is a chemical reaction that occurs between a scorpion's exoskeleton and the black light. Some scorpions are a little bit more impressive than others. Look at that. Adam, stop using predictive text and actually use your own words. Fucking meth head that took bath salts in the wrong pot of Portland. Look at that. So you can see this sucker all the way across the room. That is so impressive. mean, naturally speaking, it occurs all the time, but as far as we humans are concerned, that is impressive. That is the Asian forest scorpion, looking super fat. Fuck, every night. Ouch. And that is the emperor scorpion, who's also looking very fat and happy. So what we do for the emperor scorpion is focus. I didn't click on anything like that. Stop. Primarily focus on keeping the humidity in the cage up by misting it frequently. The mesh top screen just basically said it twice. The screen lid is a lot more humidity into the outer air through the top of the cage. This causes an issue because this particular scorpion needs to have a lot of humidity. I know, technical terminology, a lot. Needs to have between 75 and 85% humidity. Same goes for the Asian forest scorpion. Abort, abort, abort. What are they aborting? That should do it. All right. Oh, before we put that one away. All right. Oh, there it is. Okay. Jasper, don't you fuck with that tarantula. That tarantula will fuck you up, boy. So, if you guys are wondering if New World species glow under black light, the answer is yes. So cool. Usually he's down in there, but he chose that as his next hidey hole. Jasper, don't fuck with that tarantula. All right. You know, they warned me that this species was kind of an escape artist, but I really haven't seen it give it 100% of its all to get out. Maybe it's because I'm caring for it appropriately. I don't know. It's just not made a real effort. There we go. Now with this particular species, you want to have just one corner of the cage moistened. The rest of it needs to remain dry. It is semi-arid, somewhat tropical. Not as bad as the green bottle blue, though.
Duchess. I'm close.
Oh.
You gonna start running yellow canine? All right.
Well, I was going through the primary, especially the canine alerted to the trainer here. We have the secondary, take their ID, have them step out of the vehicle.
Quaking that ass. Yes.
Secondary insertion.
Totally.
Alan, you check the door? What's that?
Somebody's. It's probably marijuana vape. All right.
What was that?
That was on the front porch. You want to check the camera? That was weird. Did the camera pick up a sound?
Yeah.
Swear to God, it's haunted.
And let me look at it right now.
Did you guys read the rights? Yeah. In Texas, it's KC oil. It's going to be a felony since it's going to be a little bit more concentrated than the flour itself. The gentleman that was in the vehicle, and everything was his. So he placed him under arrest for the possession of controlled substances. As far as sheriff's office does come out and actually prosecute the case, they're going to go ahead and take in and as long as the vehicle with everything, and she will be free to go. Just right now.
Go for it.
They're gonna
She's
make
like,
sure that
I'm
it's
outside of your house.
marijuana approval.
Really? Really?
I thought marijuana turns orange.
You whined after you did that.
Oliver, no. Oliver, I don't need your support.
So right now we're just gonna take a fingerprint and finish up all our paperwork.
One term that we like to say, any size that's testable is arrestable.
Ah,
However, there are thresholds that the district attorneys and Hudson County like to meet.
Sheriff's office manager is setting the case.
For this case, it just didn't meet that threshold. So we're gonna ultimately release them.
Alright, here we go.
The agents retain the marijuana and be turned over to the DEA for destruction at a later date. Always. These checkpoint servers will be turned to
That-
organizations.
ah,
Our agents are here 24/7
You need to get a fucking camera, is what you need to get.
Citizens of that city.
That's crazy work. Three.
We can start getting the weight. Put it on top.
Hard.
At the moment, we're on narcotics.
Oh man. Oh. All right. Yeah, you definitely need to go and get a camera. That is crazy. Okay.
Cease the narcotics. And the arrested, the two travelers, my own daughter.
Well, I think that door might have opened.
Handed it over to our
That's wild.
agents. They're gonna continue the investigation.
You guys have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news. Maybe it was a cat? I don't know.
Because the adults, the parents, they made their choices. But to bring in somebody that's
Come on.
started their whole life and they're guiding them in the wrong direction, it's a real injustice. But at the end of the day, we found
Duchess, move.